from New Housewives of Beverly Hills. The author of a new book called Drinking and Tweeting. So, lots to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. We also have a great show today. The whole audience went to see the new movie Safe Haven this morning. Josh Jamel and Julianne Hough, they're going to be here. And later, Frugal Friday expert, beauty expert David Evangelista stopping by with his money-saving secrets for getting Hollywood hair on a budget, which is nothing wrong with that.
You could just buy a piece and stick it in like I do.
Is that how it works, really?
Well, for me.
All right, we got a lot to talk about.
We do.
There's a lot. First of all, this new book. You have a new book, Drinking and Tweeting, which everybody in the audience is going to go home with a copy of. So, but now, I must admit, I do not read Us Weekly, but everyone on my staff does.
Yes.
And the first thing this morning, they were like, "Oh my God, look at the cover of Us Weekly." Said Brandi cheated first.
Yeah, totally.
So what's going on?
Well, I've slept with everyone in Beverly Hills, as we all already know. You don't remember our affair?
That I would have remembered.
Yes.
Yeah. Believe me, yes.
Well, I was trying to turn you in my way.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, I mean, I haven't, but I didn't. But I do like the fact that all the guys they say I've cheated with are really hot. And
sorry.
I'm down for a couple of them if they're single.
So what the article is basically saying is there are all these, of course, unnamed, unsourced people who say that you had an affair on your then husband with another guy.
Right after I had a child.
Right after you
We're
had a
also
child.
attractive after we just give birth.
So it's not
No,
true.
it's not true. I mean, technically, did I cheat on Eddie? I guess so. I mean, after he moved in with Leanne, I was still legally married to him. I did my own thing for sure, but no.
But it's not like this.
No, I was with one man, that man, for 13 years. I was lucky.
What is going on with you and Adrienne Maloof? Because Adrienne Maloof on the show, you're saying that she is suing you because of a personal issue that you mentioned on the show that got it out of the show. Is she suing you?
During the show, she was threatening me with a lawsuit if I didn't sign a piece of paper saying that I wouldn't say anything really, especially that specific thing. And she was also suing your good friend Andy Bravo to take it out. She was very litigious during our season.
And so, I mean, can you say now? Are you still being sued? No,
now.
no, I'm not. I don't want to get sued.
No,
but
exactly.
I'm the last person. But is she currently suing you?
She's not suing me now. We've resolved it, but because the show is airing again and it's coming back up, there are a few phone calls from lawyers getting, passed around, and it's scaring me a little. So I just don't want to talk about it.
Did you have to hire a lawyer?
I had to. I mean, you can't get around it.
Right.
I don't ever want to do it again. I will not sue you no matter what you do to me, because I do not want to spend money on lawyers.
And I haven't been watching the season this year. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't realize Adrienne is dating Rod Stewart's son.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just, yikes. It's not. It's a bad visual for me.
Why? Because the age thing?
Just, yeah, the whole thing.
But you always see younger women dating much older guys. What's wrong with an older woman dating a younger?
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just those two people. It just makes me want to throw up in my mouth a little and swallow it.
Wow.
Adrienne and I, we really get along well.
Yeah, I know. But it seems like a lot of people have turned against Adrienne this year.
Well, I don't know that a lot of people have turned against her, but I mean, she was pretty bad to Lisa. She was horrible to me. I think everyone else is still kind of friendly with her.
What's up with and this Twitter war, this Twitter back and forth between you and your ex and Leanne Rimes? That's got to be exhausting.
It's exhausting, but I don't do it anymore. I really don't, and I don't Twitter her, just her. I will answer a tweet with her name in it or something. But after this book comes out and after my side of the story is out, I will not be tweeting, and I'll be tweeting and drinking still, but not towards them.
Tweeting and drinking.
They go hand in hand.
Is tweeting and drinking really ever a good idea?
It's a bad idea.
That should be the subtitle rather than another Brandi blender. Just it's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. I need a breathalyzer for my Twitter.
Have you sent out tweets that you've regretted?
Oh my God.
Is there one in particular that sticks out?
Yes, I did tweet to Juliana Rancic something that was not very polite, but she said that I was crazy and insane, and I tweeted her something about, I hope no one takes your little surrogate baby away from you and you don't have to deal with the crazy ex. Yeah, that wasn't good.
Wow. How did she respond to that?
Well, her and Leanne are best friends now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
And then
You need more. Anderson needs more drama. That's what I'm getting out of all
I know.
this.
See, I want no drama in my life. I like calm. I feel like
Same food every day.
Yes,
same
I want.
bed, every night at the same time.
I like consistency, no drama. I don't want to be in Twitter fights. I don't want to. I don't know. It just
Then maybe we shouldn't hang out.
Well, I mean, no, but it just seems like it would be
Exhausting.
Exhausting.
It is, but it can also be. It gives everyone a voice. It's just our new age. There's a whole chapter on it in here, you know, social media and how it affects everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on it and I respond to people, and I did start writing back to people who wrote particularly mean, fake things.
Yeah, right.
Because it does get annoying after a while.
Right. The nice things you're kind of like, wah, 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 wah. And the mean one, you're like, oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I'll tend to read that person's Twitter history, look at their bio, and then be able to respond with very specific thoughts that I have about everything they've ever tweeted about.
Like a good newsman.
Yeah, I feel like it's an
You do your
informed,
homework.
like a nice informed insult,
Yeah.
as opposed to just a general.
Just the meat.
Right. Yes, I can comment on with other tweets they've said and.
Right. It's your news background.
Exactly.
Not all of us do that.
But I don't tweet and drink, which would be.
That is a good.
Yeah, and then there was another drama with your ex and Leanne Rimes. They posted a picture, or a picture was posted, of them drinking. This picture, and then I guess it said, it was sort of a play on the name of your book. It was like drinking and Instagramming what? My new book title.
Nice. I mean, all I can say is thank you. It made the news. Everyone's talking about the book. All it does is help me. I mean, silly people. So, thanks, guys.
I know you've been asked this before. Do you worry about like your kids seeing it, about what they're going to say as they get older?
You know what? This is what I have to say about that. I'm very honest and upfront, and all I said to my kids thus far is, Daddy fell in love with someone else, and it's that simple, My kids, they've never heard me say a bad word about their father or Leanne. One day they will know the whole truth and the full truth, and I think they'll take away from it with, I was so amazing. They never knew that this happened because they're like, can we move in with Daddy? There's room in the house for you? I'm like, sure, run it by your dad. Or do you want to go to Leanne's concerts? I'm like, yeah, for sure. I'm protecting them so, my mama bear instincts come out. This book is my story. Leanne and Eddie have told theirs numerous times. They've done a gazillion sit-downs, and this is my truth. And, if there was a book or not, ultimately, when they were older, I would tell them everything.
They're adorable kids.
Thank you, I know.
Yeah, they're really cute. Do you want to have more kids one day?
No.
No, you're good.
No, I have my hands full.
You also you're designing clothes.
Yes, I have my dress on now.
That's cool.
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I did.
How did you know how to do that?
I don't really know how to do it. I've been working with my friend Encore. He's like, we draw things up. I pull things out of my closet. I'm like, I like the top part of this and the bottom part of this.
You have a friend named Encore?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I get one of those one-name names?
He's Iranian, so you would probably just go to Iran.
Okay. All right. Hey, I saw this new survey, and are you dating now?
Oh, heck yeah.
You're dating?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody in particular? Or?
Oh, yes, I'm dating.
Yeah. Well, it was mostly the guys clapping, I noticed, I will say. So there's a new study from Match.com that rated what people like most on dates, or what they look for most. Teeth were the most important asset in evaluating a date.
I agree.
You all agree with that? Really? Teeth?
Yep. Seriously?
Why teeth?
Do you really want to put your mouth on something with okay, this is a big deal for me. I had to have a little come to Jesus talk with some of my friends about flossing their bottom teeth. They get that plaque buildup.
Okay, I understand flossing.
But do you
flossing's
understand
important.
there's that yellow next to the teeth?
Yeah.
Do you want to kiss that?
No, that I get. But I mean, it doesn't have to be straight teeth.
I actually don't love straight teeth.
Right.
I think
Clean
there's something
teeth.
cute about a crooked tooth here and there.
Right, yes.
Yeah. I like an individual smile, but they just have to be clean and no plaque buildup.
Nothing wrong with a snaggle tooth.
No, I like it. Or a little gap is cute, or like a gap.
Of course,
sometimes.
Terrence is shaking his head like no snaggle. Terrence,
I think teeth should, a little bleaching, a little white.
Oh yeah, crust white strips all day long.
They're amazing.
See, I think people have gone bananas with the teeth bleaching. Like, people have, let me see your teeth. But people, there's some people whose teeth are so white, it's like blinding, and people are not meant to have teeth like that.
Oh, yes, we are.
No, but I find it distracting, even in movies when you see actors and actresses, you know, they're playing some part and then they open their mouth and it's chiclets.
But I think it's a lot, that's different though. I think it's fake teeth. I think that you can bleach real teeth. You can't bleach. Like when people get those really big fake teeth put on their teeth, like the veneers,
right.
I'm not a fan. I can't date a man with a veneer.
There was also...
Sorry.
No, right.
Is that weird?
There was also, in the study, 36% have sent a sexy text or explicit photo to another person. I actually thought that would be higher.
Really?
36%? I mean, in this day and age?
Yeah, I think we all do it. You do it.
No, I'm actually not one
you just
to.
receive them.
I'm not one to do that because I'm convinced now anything will get out.
Well, no, you cut your head off. Always.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
It does. Yeah.
No one wants to see my pale little, you know, skinny chicken legs flailing around on some shag carpet, you know. Is
bet we could take a survey on that.
Well, you know, there's a fetish group for everyone, but it's a small group. I get it. So, is there something you hate? Like
yes. I don't know if I can say the word, we talked about it. I don't like penis pics. Like, don't send me a picture of your penis. I don't want to see it.
Okay,
even if we're dating, I'll see it when
Maybe choose a different word than the P word.
Okay, but...
Okay.
No!
No. Bye-bye, everyone. Great show. Thank you very much.
Bye. I'll say private.
That wasn't exactly what I was going for.
So, what you're saying is, let me see if I can tactfully rephrase this. You don't like when people send intimate photos of themselves, when men send intimate photos of themselves, like former congressmen have.
Yes,
right. Yes.
That does not fly with me. I do not think that's hot. I don't need ab pics. I don't need any of that.
You don't want pics at all.
You know what? I mean, not really from a guy. I think I should be sending the pics and then.
Really?
Yeah.
You're old-fashioned like that. Back in my day, it was the women who sent the naked pictures.
Exactly.
We got to take a quick break. We'll have more of the first 15 when we come back. Welcome back. I'm here with my co-host, Brandi Glanville from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She has a new book, Drinking and Tweeting and Other Brandi Blunders. So there's this new viral video that I saw, and you have kids. I thought you might appreciate this. It's basically showing like how early kids start to lie and how bad they are at it. Take a look.
John, what are you eating?
Okay.
You didn't eat anything.
Yeah. Okay.
John, look at mommy.
Anything.
John, can you explain to me why the sprinkles are empty?
Well, they're not empty.
John, you have sprinkles on your face.
Oh, no. No. Oh, I did not eat.
It's very cute.
Very cute.
Did you lie a lot as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was a good
lot.
liar.
I was the best. I
Were
was
you?
the middle child, so I told my sister and brother they were adopted and that we were moving to Spain, my parents and I, and they weren't
Are you
going.
serious? Really?
Yeah. And they believed me.
Wow.
I was good at it.
You terrorized them.
I did. But
Wow.
I was in the middle. I had to.
Right.
Right.
It's tough being a middle child.
It really is.
Yeah.
You kind of.
Do you have tattoos?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Do you ever
they're not
think
for
about
me.
it?
No.
Really? I see. I kind of want to get one, but I'm 45. I feel like I've passed that age.
Yeah, you have.
Really? Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
Because everybody I've ever said this to is like, oh no, you could totally do it. I'm glad you actually have said
you
that.
can't. There's a point where it's just not right.
I really like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime
Good.
you need advice, just
I will.
ask me.
Yes, I will call you up because everyone is like, oh no, totally do it. Yeah.
Because they want you to look like a fool.
Well, yeah, they probably do. There's a dad. This is so horrible. A dad has been charged with tattooing his 14-year-old daughter. This is the dad. He tattooed, what is it, Daddy's Girl on her wrist.
That is creepy.
It's just crazy. And then I saw there's this Twitter, or I guess a Facebook page, or it's people who have had tattoos that are spelled wrong put on them, and it is my worst nightmare. I mean, that's the worst thing about having a tattoo, not only having a bad one, but one that's spelled wrong. Let's take a look at one of this. It's supposed to be awesome. It's missing an E. Clearly not awesome. This one I love. Beautiful tragedy. Yeah. Yeah. This is the worst.
But who would want that as a tattoo even if it was spelled right?
Yeah, I know. And this one, he tried to have extreme, but it ended up like X-ream. He's got a lot going on, though. I don't understand the nipple ring either. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And his face seems very blotchy. So, I don't know.
Yeah, he needs a facial.
Yeah, he needs a facial. There's also some controversy making headlines. Playmobil, which I used to love. I'm showing my age. When I was a kid, we just had Lego.
Right. Well, we have Legos too, so.
Right. Well, there's Legos, but now it's like Legos in the shape of things. But when I was a kid, it was just bricks that you had to make into something. Right. And it would look like a square, and you're like, oh, it's a helicopter, but it wasn't. It was a brick. But so now, anyway, this Playmobil has gotten very specific. It's on sale at Toys R Us in the UK. It's aimed at kids 4 to 10. It's called Bank and Safe Set. And it's basically armed robbers. Let's take a look. Gold bricks, a screwdriver. Yeah. It's like little Playmobil people robbing each other. And there's another one. Yeah. Which, by the way, this looks like Hillary Clinton to me, jacking an ATM. It just seems totally wrong. Would you buy that for your kids?
You know what? I think that no matter what, they find ways. Like we used to play cops and robbers,
right.
And we used to make Barbie dolls have sex and stuff like that. So I mean, no matter what, they're going to find a way to play and do this kind of thing. I don't think it's. I wouldn't personally buy it, but I don't think there's anything that wrong with it.
I used to try to shave my G.I. Joe. We had the big kind back then. I used to try to shave my G.I. Joe's head. It was already shaved. Somehow I wanted it like a tighter cut. I don't know. Odd. Yeah, I know.
Not really.
I don't know what. Not really.
It's not really odd. I'm
No.
Brandi.
No.
It's not really odd.
No, not
That
really.
you like G.I. Joe?
No,
That's
no,
odd.
that's not odd. But I find it odd that I would want to shave his head even more.
Yeah.
No?
I groomed my Barbies up. I always messed with their hair.
Did you really?
I did. I really did, and put makeup on them. And
Do you remember the Ken doll they made that was like the gay Ken doll, and it was he had like a lavender leather vest. Do you remember this? It was
and
in
no
the
shirt
80s.
underneath.
Yeah, he had a mesh shirt on underneath, and people were like, "This is like a gay Ken doll. What is going on with Mattel?" There's two other quick videos I just want to show people. This is a bat clinic. Bats freak me out.
Yeah, I don't like bats.
But they look really cute here.
Until they show their wings.
Right. It's because you don't see their wings flapping around crazy.
And then they're gonna see them.
That's a little creepy.
That's not.
But this is the only time I've ever seen bats and thought, okay, they're kind of cute.
Nope.
Yeah? No?
They're rats with with wings.
They are kind of rats with wings. I just don't like the way they flap. I feel like they're going for my jugular.
Yeah, because they're blind and they like just dive bomb you. They
Yes,
really do.
I know. By the way, I thought about adopting a pig recently.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a stupid. It wasn't going to work for me. But this is the pig. It came to visit my house. But we were looking for a home for him because it belongs to a young woman who's friends with our makeup artist, Val. And she was going to be kicked out of her apartment because Leo the pig, they weren't allowed to have pigs in there. Anyway, our cameraman, Eddie, very kindly adopted Leo. How's Leo doing? Doing all right?
Yeah, he's doing really good.
This is when Eddie was bringing Leo home. I know I heard you have some new video. Can we take a look at that?
Oh.
It's a theme song.
He looks like he's getting bigger already.
No, not much.
He's trying to eat it.
He's trying to eat it? How is your son liking him?
He loves him.
He loves him?
Yeah, he's really good. It's like a mix of a dog and a cat, kind of.
Really?
I don't know about that.
That's cool. I'm glad it's working out. Good. Well, it's so nice of you to take him.
No problem.
Thank you very much. All right.
Aww.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll have more of the first 15. Plus, a Walmart cashier from a coal mining country has become an overnight internet singing sensation. We'll meet her ahead.